Hello everybody, it's Dean's Beer Reviews once again. I have another Scottish one today. I did one of their beers before and they've got a good range, but I thought I'd do this one. Because it's a rather nice refreshing beer. It's Innis Gunn again, and it's their blonde, Innis Gunn blonde. It's their, as far as alcohol by volume goes, it's their weakest strength one as far as I know. It's only 6%. Innis Gunn famous, as a lot of men know, for doing oak aged beer. They age it in the barrels, and it comes out really nice and sort of toffee, vanilla-y sort of flavour that it imparts. And they do various different styles. And this is a blonde. It's fruity. I've had it before. It's nice. It's quite fruity. And it's, as it says on the front, it's lightly oaked, so it's not matured as much as the other stuff. The only problem I have with this is it's a refreshing beer, which is not a problem as such, but it says, we recommend you serve this beer well chilled for maximum refreshment. You know what I'm like with chilled beers, unless it's a lager. You need to get the proper, but still, some are made to be chilled. This obviously is 4 to 6 degrees supposed to serve it. I've had it out of the fridge for a while, so it's probably about 6, maybe 7. I'd guess, a wild guess. It's not, the condensation's gone off the bottle, more or less, so, but it's still pretty cold. Right, without further ado, let's crack it open. Scotland, it's Edinburgh, I believe. Yeah, Edinburgh. Right. And again, for the occasion, like I did with their winter beer 2011, I've got the Gordon's Scotch Ale glass. Right. Let's give this a crack open. See what we've got. Ooh, a load of smoke coming straight out of it. I don't know if the camera's picking. It's gone now. I think I'll start opening some beers towards the camera. Already you can smell the oak and the caramelness. Right. No sediment. Pour the whole lot in. In fact, what am I saying? No sediment means I can do it half full and then have a swizz, and then pour the rest in. As you can see, it's a very, very light yellow, as it says, blonde. Quite carbonated. Nice white head. A very loose head, not sticking too much. But it might be a bit different when I pour the rest in. But let's give it a smell. Hubble bubble, toil and trouble. You get a bit of a musty sort of smell, like it's almost like musty wood. That's just the very first thing I got there. And fruitiness. You get a caramelly oaky sort of smell. Like a toffee. It's hard to describe. I mean, that's what oak does to it. And oak, if you age it for a long time, or not necessarily oak, but wood, can give it a sourness. Obviously the oak that they use doesn't. Yeah, it's a bit of a hop smell, but not too much. It's mainly just a really nice, fruity, full-bodied, oaky smell. Similar to the original Innis Gunn, only not as full-on. There's a very light, fruity smell about it. Let's get the whole lot in. It smells really nice. Tastes even nicer. But I haven't had this one for a long time, so. Innis Gunn don't do massive heads, from my experience. They give good head, so to speak. Nice big fingers worth, which is what you want really on some certain beers. It's got a stream of carbonation coming up through the middle there. Hopefully be able to just pick that up on camera.
Yeah.
Big stream of bubbles right in the middle. Looks like a lager. Isn't a lager. It's not lagered at all. Almost like a. You know, if this is. Certain people have different ways of describing certain smells. You know, if you have. I'm getting a hint of this. If you get like. Remember, as a kid, you got the toys out as breakfast cereal, like the rubbery poppers, like new rubber. Them sort of. You know, the PVC sort of smell. They used to smell almost like fruit, like cherries or something. You know the smell I mean? Like, the best example I can give is those plastic pops that used to sort of squidge together and put it aside, and you just go poof, they look like little domes. A little bit of that sort of a smell coming through, which doesn't mean to say it smells of plastic. It's that fruity sort of new rubbery sort of smell. Enough of that, let's give it a taste. Cheers. or Slangevar, since it's Scottish. I knew there was a reason I preferred this to original Innis Gunn. Fan-dammy-dozing. You won't hear me say that very often. As soon as you put it in your mouth, you can feel straight away it's a very light-bodied beer, easy going. You get a bitterness, not bitterness, like a slight tartness that goes round the edge of your mouth, and straight down the middle you get a nice honey sweetness, and it almost tastes like a honey sort of taste, like a nectar sort of. That's really nice. Let me give it another one. That level of carbonation just complements it fantastically. There's a bit of caramel, but the main sweetness is honey, I would say, because the oak, like I say, imparts a toffee sort of sweetness. You definitely get honey there rather than toffee. Vanilla smoothness after a few, as it starts to warm up. You get, I mean, I can see this is a good temperature actually. I have to agree with her on that. You wouldn't want this cellar temperature 12-14 degrees like you would a pint of it real ale or something, because it would be quite watery, I think, in the feel, not so much the taste, but you wouldn't get the depth as much as you would if it was fairly cold. 4 degrees I think is a bit extreme for me, but more towards the 6, maybe 7 degrees sort of side. It gives way to a very light finish. It's fairly, ever so slightly coppery metallic with the hops at the back of your throat in the finish. But after it goes down your throat, I mean, there's a bit of astringency. It dries your tongue a little bit, just a bit. It's lovely. It's quite a soothing sort of beer, whereas you get wife's dropping off now. I think I must be rambling. How are we doing for time? All right.
Yeah, you've got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds, get lost. Whereas you get like a deep, dark, soothing real ale that you have on a winter's night. This is the soothing side for a warmer night, I would say. Excuse me. It's honey hued. It's light and fruity, and it's honey hued. It's light bodied, and it's got a very, very, very individual sort of feel to it. Yeah, it's the carbonation, I think, is what makes it feel slightly bitter to start with when it goes on your tongue. When you get a sweetness that cuts right through that, it's lovely. Don't be fooled, it doesn't taste anything like a lager. It's proper beer, that. Yeah, don't serve it room temperature, or even slightly cool. Serve it 4 to 6 degrees, preferably 6. Right, that's the beer. It's the Blue Label Innis Gunn Blonde, 6% ABV. Fantastic. Yeah. Bye.